Hello and welcome back to day 3 of the summer challenge. Today it's all about our glutes and legs, so we'll tone and lift with slow and controlled movement that burn in the best way. So let's show our lower body some love. We're starting today on our knees with our neutral spine. On your inhale, arch your spine, roll your shoulders back, then exhale, round and gaze towards your navel. 3 more. Inhale as you arch, exhale as you round. This is a great way to warm up our spine and to move with our breath. We do one more. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Well done. Find your neutral spine now and step your feet back into a plank position. Press back to downward facing dog and then pedal your heels. So alternate bending one knee at a time to warm up the back of our legs. Focus on lengthen through your spine and really push the floor away from you with your hands. A couple more seconds. Well done. Come onto your knees again, find your neutral spine, and then exhale, press your foot up. Inhale, lower, exhale, press, inhale, lower. Keep your right knee bent at 90 degrees, engage your core and press your right heel up towards the ceiling. Your foot should be flexed and squeeze your glute at the top. Last one. Now hold the press, extend your leg straight and point your toes. Tap your leg to the left, lift, then tap to the right, and lift. Try to don't arch your lower back, so keep your core tight. Last one. Now hold your toes to the right corner of your mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Make sure that you keep your leg out at the diagonal. You should feel this in the outside of your right glute. For best results, move slowly and with control. Let's do 2 more. Well done. Now let's get straight into our other side. So repeat the same exercises with our left leg. So flex your left foot, draw your navel in, exhale, press up, inhale, lower, exhale, press, inhale, lower. Keep your knee bent, engage your core. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Last one. Now hold the leg lifted, extend your leg, point your toes and then tap your toes to the right and then to the left. Inhale as you tap, exhale as you lower. Remember that you can always come down onto your elbows if your wrists start to hurt. Just make sure that you keep your hips square and don't let them twist. Now hold your leg over to the left, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. The same as we did before, so keep your leg out at the diagonal and make sure you reach through your toes. Let's do 3 more. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Well done, so let's move on. Find your way onto your back. Walk your heels in towards your glutes. Make sure that they're hip distance apart and tickle the back of your heels with your fingertips. Then on your exhale, tuck your pelvis under, finding your imprinted spine and squeeze your glutes to press up to your glute bridge. Inhale at the top and then exhale, roll your hips back down, vertebra by vertebra. Engage your core and press through your heels to lift your hips up toward the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes at the top, making a straight line from shoulders to knees. On your last one, hold at the top, really tuck your pelvis under, and then squeeze your glutes. Inhale, lower your hips just halfway down, and exhale, press up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So we're doing glute bridge pulses here. Make sure that you're not arching through your spine and really squeeze your glutes. Let's do 2 more. Now hold your hips lifted, take an inhale to prepare, then exhale, open your knees, rolling to the outside edges of your feet. Inhale, bring them back through center. Exhale as you open, inhale as you close. Make sure that your hips stay lifted and you're squeezing your glutes. Maybe open your knees a little bit wider if you can. And last one. Now lift your hips a little bit higher, squeeze your glutes and reach both arms up towards the ceiling. We hold here for a few seconds. Press evenly through both of your heels. Stay with me, you can do it, just a couple more seconds. Maybe lift a little bit higher. Roll your hips back down, set your hands beside you. Let's roll over to the right side of our body. Prop yourself up on your elbow. Bend your knees at a 90-degree angle. Make sure that your knees are in line with your hips and your shins is parallel to the front edge of the mat. To get a better feeling for our next exercise, place your top hand on your hip and press your hip away from you. You should find a nice lift through the underside of your waist. Then on your exhale, open your left knee, keeping your toes together. Inhale, close. So exhale as you open, inhale as you close. Let's do 6 more of these. As you open your knee, I want you to open your knee as wide as you can, but without rocking your hips. Last one. Well done. Now let's lift our leg up and down. Your knees stay in the 90-degree bend and the whole leg is lifting straight up and straight down. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Last one. Now hold your leg lifted and we take little circles in one direction. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and other direction. Hold your leg lifted, little circles, keep going. Try to not rock through your hips. Well done, last exercise, so hold your leg lifted, flex your foot, exhale, press the foot away from you, extending your leg out to the side, then inhale, pull the knee back in. So exhale as you extend, inhale as you pull. Try to hold everything as still as possible, it's just the leg moving, don't rock through the spine to protect it. Last one. I know I said it was the last exercise, but one more. Hold your leg extended, point your toes and let's take some circles. We are really getting into the outside of our glutes. Draw your circles, reach through your toes, keep going. Other direction, stay with me, you can do it. Just a couple more seconds, you're doing amazing, I'm really proud of you. And now last change, hold your leg lifted, flex your foot, reach your arm up to the ceiling and lift your leg a little bit higher. We stay here, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. You can do it, keep going, just a couple more seconds, you're so strong. Well done, you did it. Press yourself up and let's take a little stretch. So inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, side bend over to your left. Feeling a well-deserved stretch to the side of our body. And then release. Let's come through center and make your way down onto the left side of your body. We are repeating the same exercises, so make sure your legs are at a 90-degree angle. Prop yourself up on your elbow and rest your head on your hand. Take your top hand onto your hip and press your hip away from you to find that nice lift through the underside of your waist. Then exhale, open your right knee. Inhale, close. Make sure that your toes are staying together. Opening your knee as wide as you can, but make sure that your top hip doesn't rock back. This is one of my favorite exercises because we're really getting into the outside of our glutes here. Last one. And now let's go back to our leg lifts. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Make sure that you're keeping everything else as still as possible. You're just lifting the leg. Try not to rush and pair the movement with your breath. Let's do 2 more. On your last one, hold your leg lifted and let's take those little circles. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and other direction. Keep going, you can do it. Hold your leg lifted. Well done. Now flex your foot. Exhale, press the foot away from you. And then inhale, pull the knee in. So exhale as you extend. Inhale as you pull. We do 6 more. Keep your movement slow and controlled. Pair it with your breath. Your core is engaged. Make sure that your leg is at hip high or slightly higher. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring back in. On your last one, hold your leg extended, point your toes, and let's draw those circles. Make sure you're really reaching through your toes. Just a couple more seconds. Stay with me, you can do it. And other direction. 10 more seconds. Make sure you hold your leg lifted to really get in the outside of your glute. Don't forget to breathe. And now your last change. So hold your leg lifted, flex your foot, then reach your right arm up to the ceiling and just breathe. We hold here for 10 seconds. Maybe lift your leg a little bit higher if you can. Stay with me, I know it burns, but you can do it. Just a couple more seconds. Well done. Let's take this little stretch again, so prop yourself up. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, side bend over to your right. Taking a nice deep breath here. And then come back through center. Now come onto your back again with your knees bent. Walk your feet in towards your glutes so that you can tickle your back of your foot with your fingers again. Then lift your hips up nice and high, press to the heel of your right foot and lift your left heel, and then shuffle your left foot forward a few centimeters. Then on your inhale, lower your hips. Exhale, lift them up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We are walking our right glute here, so I really want you to focus on pressing down through the heel of your right foot. Last one. Then hold your hips lifted and now lift your left knee. Inhale, tap your left toes to the floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Focus on slow and controlled movement and keep pressing down through your right heel. Don't lower your hips, they stay nice and lifted. Let's do 2 more. Well done. On your last one, hold your knee bent and let's take some pulses. So you pulse your hips up and up. Just 5 more, stay with me. Last 2. Well done. Set your left foot down and roll your hips down to the floor. Now we're walking our inner thigh, so press your hands down by your side and then lift your right leg up straight towards the sky. Rotate your leg out so that your toes are turned out. On your inhale, flex your foot, lower your leg straight down, then exhale, point your toes, kick the leg up. Inhale, flex and lower, exhale, point and kick. Make sure your leg stays turned out so you're really walking your inner thigh. And try to keep the leg as straight as you can. Let's add on. So inhale, lower the leg straight down. Exhale, open it to the side and lift back up. We create big circles here. Keep everything else as still as possible. And now other direction. So open it to the side, lower it and then bring it to center. Your core is engaged and you use your abdominals to control the movement. Let's do 1 more. Big circle. Well done, so let's go back to our glute series. Draw your heels in towards your glutes again. Make sure that they're hip distance apart. Squeeze your glutes and lift your hips up. Then this time, press into the heel of your left foot while lifting your right heel and draw your right foot forward. Then on your inhale, lower your hips. Exhale, lift them up. So inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Really press down through your left heel and squeeze your left glute as you lift your hips up. Last one. Now hold your hips lifted, lift your right knee up and then inhale. Tap your right toes to the floor, exhale, lift. So inhale as you tap, exhale as you lift. Focus on keeping everything else as still as possible. It's just your leg moving. Just 1 more. Last change, so hold your leg lifted. And let's go back to our pulses. So pulse your hips up and up. You can do it, stay with me. Pulse up a little bit higher. Last few seconds, you're almost there. Well done. Lower your right foot down and lower your hips. Last series for today, so let's work our left inner thigh. Extend your left leg up towards the sky, turning your left inner thigh outwards. Then inhale, flex the foot and lower. Exhale, point your toes and lift up. It's the same movement as we did before, so make sure everything else stays still, it's just your leg moving. And now the circles. So inhale, lower your legs straight down, then exhale, open it to the side and lift back up. Maybe move a little bit back if you don't have enough space. Focus on keeping your hips nice and still. And be also careful that your knee doesn't want to move around too much. So use your abdominals. And now other direction. So open it to the side, bring it through center, and then lift back up. Inhale as you open and lower. Exhale as you lift back up. This is your last one. Well done. Let's stretch it out. So cross your right foot over your left thigh. Make sure your foot is flexed. Then opening your right knee and carefully hug your left leg in towards your chest, feeling a beautiful stretch for your right glute. Take a deep breath here. Then release your arms out by your side. Place your left foot down on the floor and keeping your legs in the same position, just drop your legs over to the left. Then carefully return through center and let's switch sides. So cross your left foot over your right thigh, make sure your left foot is flexed, hug your right leg in towards your chest as you open your left knee. Then release your arms and drop your legs over to the right. You can look over your left shoulder if this feels good for you today. Take a deep breath in and then carefully return through center. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And then roll yourself up to a comfortable cross-legged position. On your next inhale, reach your left arm up and then exhale, side bend over to the right. Then come back through center and other side. So reach your right arm up and exhale, side bend over to the left. Now if you want a little bit more of a stretch, take your hands in front of you and carefully walk your hands forward. You should feel a nice stretch for your hips and your back. Take a deep breath in. Then walk your hands back to your body and switch the crossing of your leg. Take your hands forward and carefully walk into your forward fold again. And that's it for day 3. Amazing work today. I know lower body workouts like this one can really burn, but they're also where you will notice such a big difference over time. Remember, it's not about doing it perfectly, it's about showing up and moving with intention. Be proud of what you just did for your body today. Take a moment to stretch, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 4. Your body is already changing, even if you can't see it. I wish you an amazing day. Bye!